Hi, everyone. I'm Nancy.
And I'm Stephanie.
And if you enjoy our show, please like and subscribe.
And hit that notification bell. You have a little frog in your throat.
We're also on Instagram at TWiN, and you can also find us on X. Welcome to another installment of our Never Forget series. If you're new to this channel, our Never Forget series is a chance for us to never forget
and remind everyone
of all the moments that Meghan Markle lied, betrayed, and was just completely devious when it came to the royal family, especially when the Queen and Prince Philip were still alive.
Yes.
Okay, because what Meghan and Harry want right now, especially Meghan, they want us to just wipe the slate clean. They want us to just forget about everything and let them just move on with their lives. That's what the Sussex Squad is constantly saying. Why can't you guys just leave them alone? It's been so many years. They left the UK. They're done with the UK. They don't want to go back. We get that, and that's fine.
But we're never going to forget.
Yes. So something that happened in the Jane Pauley interview on Sunday really struck a nerve with Stephanie. Want to explain to them what she said and why it was so threatening to you?
What really got my goat with that Jane Pauley interview was when Meghan said she hasn't even scraped the surface.
Yes.
On her stories yet about her time as a royal.
See, I took it as her saying, I haven't really scraped the surface with telling the story about me offing myself. But now that I think about it, Stephanie and a lot of people on Twitter are saying the same thing, that this sounded like a threat, a lot like the threat that she made in the Cut interview, saying that she has journals and that she did not sign an NDA. She made sure that the royal family knew that. I have not signed an NDA and I wrote down everything. That is a threat.
Let's play the Jane Pauley interview, just the quote real quick, and you guys be the judge. Do you agree with Nancy or me on this? I think it's a threat to the royal family.
Okay.
And I haven't really scraped the surface on my experience, but I do think that I would never want someone else to feel that way. And I would never want someone else to be making those sort of plans, and I would never want someone else to not be believed.
I mean, just the way her eyes were shifty. You know those shifty eyes that people do when they're up to something?
What about smiling?
Like the Hamburglar in McDonald's?
Yeah.
Like his shifty eyes.
But who smiles about something like that?
Yeah.
And the way she made a point to say, I hope somebody believes that person, she really was referring to herself. She did not care about what that interview was about. This was a self-promotion for herself, saying, nobody believed me.
I want everybody out there, and even in the comments, you guys, without looking it up right now, you tell me what that interview was about, what her cause was for, and you name me one other person, a child that obviously is deceased now, or one of the parents' names, without looking it up right now.
Yeah, no, it was, no one, I doubt anyone could do that.
Can anyone do that in the comments?
Yeah, no.
I woke up and couldn't even remember what she was talking about.
I know.
Except for herself.
Meghan has, so many good friends, and they were all there for her during this dark time being a royal. It was just the most horrific time of her life. What a horrible time to be alive and be pregnant and get married. It's like, it's just it was a horror show the whole time. And she made sure she had friends to talk to about it. And that is why we are here today to say that we will never forget the time that her friend, Gail King,
yes,
and her other friend, Janina Gavankar, threatened the royal family as well.
Threatened on TV.
So here is Gail King talking about how sweet Meghan is and how Meghan has proof to back this all up.
She has documents.
Yes.
She has shown this to Gail King.
Well, we don't know if she's shown this.
Why would Gail King throw herself under the bus like that?
Because I got to be honest with you. I think Gail King is just, I think she knows she's stupid. Yes, I do. Can I say that? Can I say that, Gail? I don't think you're that smart.
Okay.
I don't think you're that smart. And I don't think you're a journalist.
Well, this was dumb then.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will never forget this, Gail King.
She's really a very sweet, caring person. And as I say, Meghan has documents to back up everything that she said on Oprah's interview.
Okay, I want everyone to remember Prince Philip and the Queen were still alive. So that soundbite went around the world after that. Meghan has documents to back up the Oprah interview.
Now, Gail never said she saw the documents, which was smart. She was saving her ass on that one.
Okay, but I'm just saying that documents. Now, this could be a lot of, this could be the racism, Archie's skin tone. This could be the offing herself. This could be a whole lot of stuff.
Because this was right after the Oprah interview, yeah. And people were doubting Meghan. They were blaming the UK. The British press was doing it. They weren't going after Americans back then. They still thought that Americans ate up that Oprah interview.
And Prince Philip was sick.
Yes.
Very sick.
Yes. And what Meghan did was she had her surrogates go on TV, and instead of her doing it directly, she had them threaten the royal family with, I have documents. Okay, well, Gail, come on. Where are the documents? By now, we would have seen the documents. With all this negative press, with her just trying to start a lifestyle brand and everything that's happened, you would think at some point, these documents would come to light. But no, we have not seen those documents. And that's why, Gail, we will never forget what you said.
And let's move on to her lovely little friend. What's her name?
Janina Gavankar.
Whatever.
She was on True Blood. That's the only reason I recognize her. She had like a small part and she wasn't on that long. That's
like
the only thing.
Showtime show?
Is HBO.
HBO.
I like
one
True
of those
Blood.
shows.
It was good.
Was it like a porn show?
It was not
dragon porn.
Dragon porn.
Okay.
God, she calls Game of Thrones dragon
but
porn.
here we go. We will never forget. Again, guys, Prince Philip's alive, the Queen's alive. This is right after the Oprah interview. Let's watch.
I know that the family and the staff were well aware of the extent of it. And though their recollections may vary, ours don't, because we lived through it with them. And there are many emails and texts to support that.
Let's remember, Prince Philip is sick. The Queen had to issue out this statement while her husband was dying. Just know that. I want you guys to remember that, okay? With everything they've done, okay? This happened first. That's why we will never forget, and we are still here talking about it. Because until there is an apology, this will continue. You will not get your lifestyle brand off the ground. You will not become successful at anything because you are a liar. And this is why. Here's more of what Janina has to say.
Have you spoken to her about coming on this show today?
Oh yes, absolutely. I talk to them all of the time. We watch the special together, actually. Yeah. The truth will come out. There's plenty of emails and texts about that.
And do you believe there are more truths to come?
Yes, I think that I feel, I didn't plan to say this so much, but I really do feel like we're in a new era.
What does that mean, a new era?
She knew Prince Philip was on his way out. She wants, like Meghan and like Meghan's surrogates and Masan and all those people, Omid,
Marcus, they want to abolish the monarchy. And they feel it's a new era. And we need to...
And they're getting paid to do it.
Something's up.
What's going on in your head?
She was hoping we'd all just forget and make it just... that all went away. The Oprah interview didn't happen. Gail King didn't back her friend up.
No.
What is Meghan about to drop? Because here's the thing. Why did she bring up those ghosts in the Jane Pauley interview? What was the point of stirring that up? Because people like us are just going to show this stuff again and go, wait a second, Meghan, you haven't scratched the surface? Well, your little friends here are saying that there are documents, text messages, voicemails, emails that you sent them, proof that the royal family was up to no good. What are you about to drop? A book?
Yeah, but this was so many years ago. Like we've all said, she would have dropped it by now, or Harry would have mentioned it in Spare. Maybe she was referring to Harry talking about the text exchange with Princess Catherine and the bridesmaids thing.
No,
I don't know what she's talking about. Then
it makes me wonder if Jane Pauley really did spring that on her. Because yesterday I was saying, oh, that was lobbed to her. That was a softball. You know, she brought up the offing herself stuff just to relate to the poor deceased children. You know, that was her related moment.
Yeah.
But now I'm thinking, did Jane Pauley kind of catch her off guard? Did Meghan really behind the scenes yell at producers? Because there are rumblings that she did that. The minute after the interview was over, she got mad.
Those are all rumors, but yes, on Sunday, I think I was the only one in our group at the time that said, I don't think she was expecting that question. That's what I mean. I don't think she did. I think they do want to squash it. I think they want to squash the Oprah interview. I think they want to squash everything they said.
So you think she was caught off guard and this was the best she can do?
Yeah.
By saying, I haven't even scratched the surface. Why would she bring up old Ghost?
Because Stephanie, seriously, she is not the brightest person.
I guess you're dealing with stupid people.
I mean, I really do. And I think they don't have very good advisors. And I think Hollywood's done with them. And they can't even get a picture with Gwyneth Paltrow and Cameron Diaz. They can't even get an invite anywhere. I mean, I really do think this is just their way of, this is it for them.
They couldn't even get a picture with Jane Pauley. It was the back of her head. All the promo pictures are just Jane Pauley, and then them.
So Meghan, we are never going to forget that you sent Gail King and Janina Gavankar to go on TV for you and lie and basically threaten the royals. We're not going to forget that.
And Gail and what's her name again?
Janina.
Gail and Jenny. We're not going to forget this, okay? That you said you have private emails, text, and voicemails. Because at this point, if you had that stuff, why are you not showing it?
Yeah, do you not see how she's getting raked over the coals by the American press? Why aren't you coming to her defense now? When it was just the UK people or it was the UK press coming after her. But how come you're not helping her now? Janina, Gail, where was your lemon baskets? What happened to those? I didn't see them put them up, and they both have Instagram pages.
I mean, Meghan really did make a point in cut and said, I didn't sign an NDA.
Yeah.
So if these were leaked, where are they?
Oh, man.
We're never going to forget how stupid Gail King and Jenny are.
Janina. Today's animal rescue is Doggy Bones Rescue. This is completely volunteer and foster-based run. They are in California. Their goal is to rescue and rehome puppies and dogs that have been abandoned and left homeless due to various reasons, such as neglect, hoarding situations, backyard breeders, and high kill shelters, among others. They are doing wonderful work. They're pulling animals out of a very high kill shelter right now in California, Apple Valley. Oh my God, please, Apple Valley, stop doing what you're doing. So I'm going to put their link in the description below. Please send them some love. Share them with friends and family. It really does make a difference. Thank you for joining us. We will see you very soon.
Bye, guys. Love you.